Hi, my name is Parminder Kaur Latimer. So my name Parminder means God of gods, utmost God, and it comes from a Sikh meaning, Punjabi meaning, and that makes me feel quite humble, if I'm honest, because I don't regard myself as utmost God, but that is the meaning of it. And my name is precious to me, as I am sure it is other people's name is precious to them. On one occasion, I was on the telephone with somebody who I'd never spoken to before, but on a mutual client, and this lady called me, and she asked for Belinda Latimer. I absolutely laughed my head off because it was the best mispronunciation of my name ever. And she was not sure what she was laughing at. And then once I'd controlled myself, I was able to say, thank you very much, but you're actually speaking to Parminder Latimer. And she was very, very apologetic, even more so that she did actually have the name written down in front of her, and she was still able to call me Belinda Latimer. Usually, the reason that people get my name wrong is because they're meeting me for the first time. I think on first occasion it's perfectly correct and appropriate to be able to say, actually, no, this is how you pronounce my name. It's spelt with an ER, and quite often it's pronounced Parminder by a lot of people, so I correct them and say it's not with an A, it's an ER. And, you know, I make a bit of a joke out of it as well and say, just imagine you're saying at the end of a sentence. Quite often people pick it up. A couple of times I've had to break it up a little bit and say it's Parminder, and people pick that up, and they appreciate that as well, because I've met people with unusual names, and I'm always very conscious to make sure I try and correct myself and ask, how do you pronounce your name? And I think also when I'm talking to somebody I've met for the first time, I try and repeat their name as often as I can, not overly, but then they know I've picked up their name, and hopefully they will do likewise. And you can really sense that when people have actually listened and they haven't listened, because it's usually the people that don't listen that get it wrong again.